let me ask you a question. You ever heard a song that feels like it was made just for you? Now, imagine finding out it wasn't even made by a person. And at that point, is it still art? If no one felt anything while creating it, do we still consider it art or some type of expression? And if you're new here, what's up? I'm Dre, and this one might sting a little bit, not too much, because we're not just talking about music today, we're talking about connection, creation, and what it means to be real in a world that's getting more artificial by the hour and by the day. Growing up, music used to feel like therapy. You know what I mean? I remember nights where a song saved me. Not because it was perfect, but because it understood me. Now, AI can generate that same exact song in under 20 seconds. Same chords, same voice, same heartbreak, but none of it ever happened. See, I don't know about you. There's something scary about that. Because it's not just about AI making beats. It's about the disappearance of human struggle from the sound. Like that feel of emotion, that realness that I'm trying to cultivate my life as a painting. Now, the labels are already on it, replacing backup singers, cloning old legends, literally saving millions. Meanwhile, the artist who really lived through it gets ignored, or worse, sampled by a machine that never cried or actually felt that emotion of expression. Not too long ago, music was sacred. It came from pain, joy, heartbreak, real life experience. But now a robot can mimic Drake's voice, spit out lyrics in 3.2 seconds, and drop a banger that would actually fool half of TikTok. Companies like Udio and Suno are generating full songs with vocals, harmonies, and beat patterns. No human input beyond a simple text prompt. Ghostwriters used to be controversial. But now let's look at that compared to AI. Now it's AI ghostwriting and ghost performing. We've got AI generated tracks charting millions of streams. We've got labels filing lawsuits and trying to shut it down, but also behind closed doors, they're quietly licensing AI tools to clone their own artist's voice and save money on studio time. But for real, pause real quick. How do you feel about this? Would you vibe with a full AI generated album if it sounded just as good as a human? Or does it kill the soul of the art? And listen, here's my take on this actually. AI is a tool, not a villain, but the music industry does have a history of exploiting the soul out of things when money is involved. The real danger isn't AI making music. It's about who controls the output and what voices get erased in the process. Imagine a world where your favorite underground artist never gets signed, but because AI already gave the label a cheaper, faster, or where grief, rage, and joy are synthesized instead of lived. But imagine the flip side too. Imagine a kid with no access of but let's also imagine the positive. You know, I gave you the con. Let's look at the pro. But imagine the flip side too. Imagine a kid with no access to instruments or a studio using AI to make something powerful. That's magic. That's democratization. So yeah, maybe AI won't kill music, but it will just change who gets to make it, and that's something worth watching very closely. Now, let's think about this hypothetically. If some of the AI music is beautiful, like it slaps, it speaks, so then should we ask ourselves, if it still moves me, does it matter who made it? See, that question kind of like messes with me, because if it does make you feel something, even though it's just reenacting a feeling, doesn't matter at that point who made it. Maybe it messes with me and maybe it hurts a little. It's not because it's AI that's making the music. It's that we made music so formulaic, so predictable, that AI could recreate the music. We broke the system long before the robots showed up. So what do we do now? Do we fight against it? Do we evolve with it? Or do we slow down and remember why we started making music in the first place? Tell me what you think in the comments. Like, genuinely, what makes a song real to you? Is it the pain or the story behind it? Or is it just if it makes you groove a little bit? AI might know how to mimic a voice. It might even learn to mimic pain, but it will never know the silence after a fight, the hug you wish you got, the words you almost said. That part, only we as humans bring. And maybe, just maybe, that's the soul of music AI can't touch. And if you felt this channel, Dre Soupy, isn't just about content, it's about connection. And the next time we're diving into how AI isn't remixing identity itself, that one's going to be wild. Make sure you're tuned in for next week. You don't want to miss it. Stay rooted, stay honest, stay human. Peace.